What's going on, Fishaholics? Just got to the water and beautiful conditions. I think we're gonna throw the yak out, try and get on some big bass. I was actually fishing yesterday evening and I caught one big bass that was like 25, 30 pounds on the tube, and then I caught a couple smaller ones, but tonight though looks pretty good. Tide looks good. Let's get out there. Alright, let's get after them. So I got my 16-inch green dip to red FishAholic tube. I'm going to start off with that. If you didn't see my last video, I'm using about a 7 to 8 foot section of 60-pound fluorocarbon tied direct to a 3-way barrel swivel. And then I'm clipping on 4 ounces of weight to get my tube down into the strike zone. Let's see if these big old bass are munching. Turn on my fish finder and my GPS all in one. And yesterday I was catching all my fish in the same general area, towards the very end of the incoming tide. Right now it's still flooding. I probably have maybe 2.5 hours left of flood. And that's when these, fish are really chomping. This should be interesting. I've been out here hundreds of times, never had the Coast Guard come up to me.
Kayak and just put your name and stuff on there. Just in the event something happens, God forbid, we know who to contact and stuff like
Okay,
that.
gotcha.
So I'm just going to take down your name and I'm going to give you a recording report here just to say that you gave me your stuff. What's your first name?
Rich? Yeah.
Just letting everybody know.
Yeah. I mean, I've practiced jumping out of the kayak, flipping it over, and flipping it back over. I know how to do all that stuff, so if that ever happens. But I got my VHF and life jacket, lights. I got 4 lights on here.
There are some people that take more risks and they don't have to do any of that stuff.
Well, they don't know what they're doing really, so they just,
I've seen you.
Oh, you have? Okay.
I've seen your videos too.
Oh, okay. Glad to hear. I'm Rich, but I would introduce myself, but you got my name ready.
Keep it on your boat there. It's just a regular standard 4100 boarding port.
Just keep this on the boat, or keep this?
Well, you can keep just the 4100 wherever you want. That's the boarding port.
Okay.
Please put that sticker on your boat and fill it out.
Okay.
All right. Like I said, just in the event, there's been a lot of, mostly in the Western Sound, but the past couple of weeks, I think we've had 2 or 3 already. We had double digits in this area in Connecticut last year.
Wow.
So, I be pretty well versed in it, so that's good.
Yeah, thanks. I mean, I saw a lot of guys here last year. Like I said, I was out in the big boat, and then I saw you guys running over to rescue them, and then you probably rescued him. One guy made it to the shore. The other guy was holding onto the kayak. It was like a green kayak or something. Yeah, I was like, geez, another one. But
Be careful and stay safe.
all right.
Take care. Have a good one.
Thanks. Have a good one, guys. Alright, well, it's getting dark, obviously. I have the light on now. Wasn't able to get any bites before dark, which is really, really strange. Or I had a couple little, taps, but nothing too great. So I'm gonna actually start working my way back to the beach and, and see if I get any bites. If I get some fish, then I'll probably stay out a little longer. If I don't get any fish, I'll probably get out of here. Seems like the wind's picking up and it's getting a little bit rougher. Okay. There we go. Finally found one. Ooh. Alright, I got the leader. This fish came up pretty quick. go. Whew, not a bad bass. Good way to start off the evening. Or actually, I don't know about start off, more like, I don't know, almost finish it off. I'll probably make a couple more passes, see if I can get a few more fish, and then get out of here. But, whew, at least I got one so far. Oh, he popped off right there. That was just a little schoolie bass, nothing giant. But that little fish kind of explains why I'm getting a lot of hits and then I'm not hooking up, because those fish are probably just coming up and smacking it with the side of their body, or you know, they're missing it. They're not able to get the full tube in their mouth. When there's a lot of big fish around, it's just like boom, you know, fish on. Oh, there's a big fish. Big bite. Yeah. Woo! Really big fish. Oh my gosh, I can't stop him. He's just ripping line. I can't stop him. Like, seriously, I can't stop this fish. He's just going. Oh my gosh. He's going into the bottom. I was up in some shallower water, like 20 feet. And then I made just a slight change over by some big boulders in about, you know, 25, 27 feet of water. And this guy just smashed it. My drag was slightly looser. I don't know if it's, you know, a giant fish, like I said. I don't know, maybe it's a 30-pounder. I mean, when I'm saying giant, you know, usually it's like 40 pounds. I mean, this is probably a large fish, without a doubt. Really heavy, man. Really heavy. It's crazy. Oh, he's not done yet. He's not done yet. He's got some big head shakes. Oh, yeah. Come on, baby. Get on up here. This fish must have pulled out like 75 yards of line. Really heavy. Oh, I can't even lift her up. Oh yeah, big girl here. Okay, woo! On the green dip to red. That's what I'm talking about right there. Woo! Let's get her back. Let's get her back. So what a tank of a fish right there. Good way to keep the night going, right? And what I noticed is, I don't know if you guys remember when I said that fish had me in the bottom. He definitely did, but I think I got lucky because this section here maybe got caught in the bottom, or however, you know, it maybe rubbed on something or got caught in something, and my sinker got ripped off the clip. So what I'm gonna do, because I don't have any, you know, more weights on me, I forgot, you know, a few more sinkers. I'm gonna cut off the FishAholic tube. And I'm going to tie on this JP Lure's metal lip swimmer. That'll hopefully dive down pretty deep on the troll and hopefully catch me another big girl. I'm just going to keep feeding this swimmer plenty of line, try and get it way out there, and then I'm assuming, you know, the further you have it out, the deeper it's going to dive. And I really don't know how deep this swimmer is going to get down into the strike zone, so I'm probably also going to focus on like 20 to 15 foot of water, not really too deep. And I'm only looking for one more fish, so if I get a fish on this plug, it's probably going to be a pretty big one. You know, there's no trailer hook on it, just 2 hooks on the middle of the body. Oh, there was a hit, just got whacked. Probably a little bass. See, like, you know, a big fish is going to come in and just eat the entire thing. You know, the little fish won't be able to, you know, get hooked on this, or so I think, but it amazes me sometimes how little bass can hit a big bait. Oh, there he is. Fish on. Not a big one, but finally got something to hit the swimmer and actually stay hooked. I had a lot of hits, but no connects though. That little guy couldn't even get the plug in his mouth. Probably like a borderline keeper right there. See you later. All right, Fishaholics, back on dry land. Decent little outing. Nothing, you know, super fantastic. Not like every fish was 30, 40 pounds, but I did get one nice fish that was 25, 30. And, you know, then I caught a couple smaller ones. And, yeah, I mean, it seemed like the fish were really finicky, or, you know, I probably wasn't matching the hatch that they were feeding on. You know, this time of year, they're most likely feeding on sand eels. And it seemed like there was a lot of smaller fish around. They were just coming up and smacking the tube, or they were just coming up and smacking the metal lip swimmer that I was trolling around. So I was getting a lot of hits, but not a lot of connects. So I wasn't connecting with a lot of fish. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and never forget, live to fish to live.